Hi friends, Kris here. I welcome you to my little 5-minute program. We've been teaching on just thinking for a couple of weeks. Today, thinking about what you're thinking about. That's very important. Motivational author Zig Ziglar talked about stinking thinking. And he said some people need a checkup from the neck up, and the reason they're all tore up from the floor up. Do you realize it's possible that your heart can be right? You can be saved. Your heart can be right, but your head's screwed on wrong. So that's what I want to talk about today. First of all, what you think about is what you bring about. In other words, you can say, I got it because I thought it. Proverbs 16:30, we quoted it the other day. He shuts his eyes to devise froward or foul things. He's thinking it, he's seeing it in his mind, and then moving his lips, he brings evil to pass. So when he's seeing it, next he's saying it, he's sowing it, and then he has it. Same thing in Mark 11 and verse 23 in the positive. Whosoever shall say to this mountain. And then verse 24, what things soever you desire in your heart when you believe and pray. So in other words, you are saying it, you're seeing it, you're thanking for it, you're thinking for it. Next thing, you've got it. Number two, you capture the thought, and then the thought captures you. I've heard of a captivating sermon, captivating look, captivating voice. Or have you heard of a captivating song? Well, next thing, that song is in your head, you can't get it out of your head. In other words, you possess the thought, then the thought turns around and possesses you, and if that's true, you better be very careful what you entertain. I shared the other day that we eat from the garden of our thoughts, and so you want to make sure that you only plant things that are appealing and appetizing to you. And then number three, it is impossible to think one way and then act another way. Another way of saying that, what you believe determines how you behave. Praise God. Ecclesiastes 11 and verse 3, it says, if the tree falls toward the south or toward the north, in the place where the tree falls, there it shall be. In other words, the heavy weight of your thoughts will dictate the direction that you're going to go in life. If you're thinking all day about getting high, it's not long you're going to be on the street corner talking to the dealer. You know, Lot pitched his tent toward Sodom. That's what he's thinking. But then he moved his family into Sodom, because the way you believe determines the way you behave. And then number four, when you think it, ink it. I've shared that before. You need to put it on paper. Habakkuk 2 and verse 2, write the vision and make it plain. And the reason for that is that thoughts have a very short shelf life. They evaporate. Listen, you need to put it in the freezer, that's memory. Or you need to put it on the frying pan, that's action. Either way, you freeze it or you fry it, but if you don't act on your thoughts, poof, they evaporate and they're gone. And then number 5, after the words think it and ink it, think and ink, I want to talk about pink and mink. You know, Mary Kay tried to get her sales ladies to think pink. They're going to get a pink Cadillac if they make the right number of sales. Well, Mary Crowley came along with home interiors, and she said, forget the rabbit habit, think mink. So one's giving away Cadillacs, think pink, the other think mink stoles. It's like the woman of the issue of blood. She thought within herself. She said within herself, if I may but touch the hem of his garment, I shall be healed. She was thinking healing, and she got what she thought. Okay, number 6, if thinking got you here, it's going to take thinking to get you there. Big thinking brought you to where you're at. Bigger thinking will take you where you are going. There are a lot of people today that are on mental birth control pills. They haven't birthed a fresh idea in years. And there are other people that are one-hit wonders. They didn't use their mind to come up with another idea. The guy that wrote the song Teen Angel, he was a teen idol back in the 50s. But when I met my wife, she was working in a restaurant, and he was singing to 10 to 15 people. He only had one hit. He got drunk, he wasted it all, and never got another thought. It's important to keep thinking big thoughts. Let me close number 7. You'll either think or thwim. I said think or thwim. Thomas Watson was the CEO of IBM, and in the lobby of general headquarters of IBM, he put this great big poster that said think with an exclamation mark behind it. Well, some yahoo came with a black magic marker, and underneath it wrote or thwim. Think or thwim. Well, it's true. Think or thwim, sink or swim. You've got to use your mind and keep plowing forward with fresh ideas. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, comment, like if you like, share with a friend. We got more for you tomorrow on Through the Prism of Chrism. Be back with another message on just thinking. Keep thinking.